Today is Tuesday, 19th of December 2023. This day is celebrated as Goa's Liberation Day. The Liberation Day of Goa is celebrated on December 19 annually. On this day, 1961, Goa was released from the Portuguese dominion after an army operation and extended freedom movement. Starting the newspaper analyst with the newspaper, The Hindu states that volcano erupts south of Reykjavik, Iceland. A meteorological office. The eruption began around 22:17 Greenwich Mean Time following a series of small earthquakes at around 21. The Indian Meteorological Organization added, people watch as the night sky is illuminated caused by the eruption of volcano on the Reykjanes peninsula of southwest Iceland, seen from the capital city of Reykjavik, Monday, December 18, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that VPA found road widening project to ease traffic congestion. If everything goes well, as per the assurance given by the Visakhapatnam Port Authority (VPA) to the Greater Visakhapatnam Municipal Corporation (GVMC), the 9.6-kilometer long civic road parallel to National Highway 16 from Venkojipalayam to Marriott Hotel near NAD Junction via Sitamadhara in the city will be widened into a 4-lane road. The project is our priority and workers are likely to begin in January after we receive official communication from VPA, says GVMC Commissioner. The Hindu newspaper also states that drug detection tests conducted at a party in SR Nagar nails consumers to held with 40 SKST pills. A party held at SR Nagar was raided by Anti-Narcotics Bureau along with the SR Nagar police who seized 40 ecstasy pills from 2 peddlers and 12 consumers. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Telecom Bill paves a way for allocation of satellite spectrum. The assignation of spectrum, whether through an auction or administrative allocation for satellite communications, was at the heart of a debate between the government and a divided industry, with the Telecom Department even asking the Telegram regulator try for modalities around the auctioning a satellite spectrum. The bill was introduced by Union Minister for Communications, Electronics and Information Technology, Ashnavi Vishnu. Indian Express also states that handed hot potato got free hand on China border. Tensions ex-army chief M.M. Naravani. In his memoir, 4 Stars of a Destiny, Naravani recounts Singh's direction as well as a flurry of phone calls between the Defense Minister, External Affairs Minister, the National Security Advisor and the Chief of Defense Staff that night on the sensitive situation. Former Army Chief General M.M. Naravani. Indian Express also states that earthquake of magnitude 6.2 hits northern China. Death toll rises to 111. According to the China Earthquake Network Center, the shallow quake jolted the region at 11:59 p.m. on Monday with a focal depth of 10 kilometers. At least 111 people were killed when a 6.2 magnitude earthquake struck an ethnic country in the northwest China's Gansu and neighboring Qinghai province on midnight Monday, the local earthquake relief. At least 111 people were killed when a 6.2 magnitude earthquake struck northwest China's Gansu and neighboring Qinghai province. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that a JN1 COVID variant, should we worry? The JN1 variant of BA2.86, which was the first detected by the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention CDC in September 2023. A 78-year-old Kerala woman on Saturday became the first person in India confirmed to be infected with JN1 variant of SARS-CoV-2, the latest subvariant of the virus that is behind a spike of infections in several countries across the world and has also prompted the World Health Organization to warn nations to continue with a strong surveillance and sequence sharing. And sometimes also stated that 78 MPs suspended as Parliament sets a grim record. New Delhi suspended opposition MPs protested during the winter of session of a Parliament on Monday. New Delhi, a total of 78 members of parliament from opposition parties across both houses were on Monday suspended till at least the end of the winter session for continuing to press for statements from the Prime Minister and Home Minister and a discussion on the breach of parliament security last week. Hindustan Times also stated that Lok Sabha approves post office bill to replace 125-year-old act. The Lok Sabha on Monday cleared the Post Office Bill 2023, which will replace the 125-year-old Indian Post Office Act of 1898, amid protests by opposition on the Parliament security breach on December 13. Going towards the economy of the country from the business point of view, on PSU, Capex push oil highway rail set the pace, steel, green power trail. Large PSUs achieved 66.6% of financial year 2024 capex target till November. India's oil and gas companies are working to rapidly expand capacities and capabilities on multiple fronts as the country's energy demand is expected to rise significantly over the coming years. Stock market snap record-breaking run on profit-taking Sensex drops. Among the Sensex firms, Power Grid, ITC, JSW Steel, ICICI Bank, Tech Mahindra, Infosys Industrial Bank, and Mahindra and App Mahindra were the major laggards. Benchmark equity indices Sensex and Nifty declined on the Monday due to the profit-taking by investors after a record-breaking rally in the last week and a largely weak trend in Asian markets. Sun Pharma, Reliance Industry, HCL Tech, Hindustan, and Unilever, Bajaj Finance, and Maruti were among the gainers. Rupee falls 2 paise to close at 83.05 against the United States dollar at the interbank foreign exchange market. The local unit opened strong at 82.97 against the greenback and traded in the range of 82.90 up to 83.06. The rupee surrendered all its initial gains to settle 2 paise lower at 83.05 provisional against the United States dollar on Monday, in a line with the lackluster trend in domestic equity markets. In the domestic equity markets, the 30-share BSE Sensex settled 168.66 points or 0.24% lower at 71,315.09. Going towards the world news, including earthquake of magnitude 6.2 hit northern China, death toll rise 111. Surging of Egypt's crisis, El-Sisi gets set for 6 more years. Vatican propose blessings for same-sex couples under certain conditions. A suspected cyber attack paralyzes a majority of gas stations across Iran. Pakistan's jailed Imran Khan uses artificial intelligence crafted speech to lure votes. Cyclone brings floods, crocodile sightings in Australia's northeast. Going towards the science and technology, India to allot a satellite internet and airwaves without auction in wind for Musk. The proposal was included in a new draft bill for the telecommunication sector, which seeks to replace the 138-year-old Indian Telegraph Act that currently governs the sector. While Elon Musk's Starlink and his global peers like Amazon, Project Kuiper, and the British government backed OneWeb would rejoice in the movie, it is a setback to Mukesh Ambani. Adobe Figma to terminate a $20 billion deal over regulatory hurdles. The deal, which was announced in September last year, was the latest to draw tough scrutiny from regulators worried over big technological acquisitions that boost dominant companies' market power or involve startups seen as nascent rivals. Adobe on Monday has shielded its $20 billion cash and stock deal for cloud-based designer platform Figma, pointing to no clear path for approvals from the antitrust regulators in the European Union and the United Kingdom. Britain's competition watchdog earlier said on Monday that Adobe would not propose remedies to resolve regulatory concerns regarding the buyout. European Union opens proceedings against X in the first probe under new rules. The proceeding will focus on the countering the dissemination of illegal content in the European Union and the effectiveness of measures taken to combat information manipulation, notably of the community notes system. The commission said X, owned by Elon Musk, is part of a group of large technology companies, tech companies facing increased scrutiny under the TSA. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Albert Einstein, whose birth anniversary is 14 March 1879 up to 18 April 1955, was a German-born theoretical physicist who is widely held to be one of the greatest among the most influential scientists of all the time, best known for the developing of the theory of relativity. Einstein also made important contributions to quantum mechanics and was thus a central figure in the revolutionary reshaping of scientific understanding of nature that modern physics accomplished in the first decades of the 20th century. His mass energy equivalence formula is called mc square, which arises from relativity theory, has been called the world's first famous equation. He received the 1921 Nobel Prize in Physics for his service to the theoretical physics and especially for his discovery of the law of the photoelectric effect, a pivotal step in the development of quantum theory. His work is also known for the influence of the philosophy of science. In 1999 poll of 130 leading physicists worldwide by the British journal Physics World, Einstein was ranked the greatest physicist of all time. His intellectual achievements and originally have made the word Einstein broadly synonymous with the genius. Einstein says a famous quotation. He says that the world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Okay, thank you.